Gentlemen, are we all here?
I believe we are. Let's take a roll call just to be sure, though. Washington.
Here.
What does the Constitution represent to me? I'll tell you. I began my rise to this nation in the Virginia militia. Fought on the side of the Royal Army but was denied advancement. It would be my pleasure to see the British defeat in the Revolutionary War, giving birth to our Union in many toilsome close battles with strategy we gained from the French and Indian War. Nor would I lay a hand on this country, nor could it go on under the Continental Congress. But in this Constitutional Convention, this federal convention, we seek to imbue our spirit of a government of divided powers, made stronger in the ways in which it is restrained and consumes not all it oversees.
Good. George Mason.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm Randolph. What do I bring to the convention? Well, I have a bunch of experience. Let me just get my list out. It's kind of a lot. First off, I was George Washington's personal assistant in the war. You know, we go way back, me and good old George. And then I was mayor of Williamsburg, so that's kind of a big deal. And now I'm here. So, as you can see, I have a lot of experience to bring. What are they doing?
Yes. George Randolph. John Blair.
Ah, yes, I see you. Good.
But what do I bring to these conventions? I bring my devotion to Virginia. I love Virginia. Did you know that the state flower of Virginia is the dogwood? The state tree of Virginia is also the dogwood. I love Virginia.
And McClurg.
In presence of the current area. I'm here.
And good, we are all here.
The other delegates? Well, let's see. Well, we've got freaking McClurg. Hi guys, I'm McClurg. Look at me, I wrote a paper on bile. Have you seen that guy? Like what? Have you seen his portrait? If anyone was ever born from an egg, it was McClurg.
My name's McClurg. James McClurg. But to you, Mr. McClurg. Or Dr. McClurg, because I'm a doctor. I'll even have a book. And well known for it. God, it's heavy. Okay. It's experiments upon the human bile and reflections upon the biliary secretion with an introductory essay by James McClurg. That's me. I was also a medic during the war, in which the president was my hero, the future president. I don't know exactly about it. But anyway.
Then, speaking of eggs, there's the Birdman, John Blair Jr. What is up with that guy? He just sits around there, he never says anything except for Virginia. Hey guys, it's Virginia. Let me tell you all about the state bird, state butterfly, the state beverage. Did you know the state beverage for Virginia is milk?
Did you know that Jamestown was the first English settlement in the U.S. and it was the capital of Virginia? So Virginia, we got the first Thanksgiving. The state song of Virginia is Carry Me Back to Old Virginia. That's my jam. I have a feeling that Virginia is going to become known as the birthplace of a nation.
And then, I got these other guys. You have Washington. He's actually kind of smart. He's a good guy. I had to go and get him myself because I wanted there to be still one other rational human being here with him.
Can I go home now?
But then he had to go bring along his lackey, Randolph. Hey guys, I'm Randolph. I have no distinguishing personality traits or my own opinions. And then you've got Wythe. Whatever even happened to that guy? He said two things about how he hates slavery and then he just left.
Well, you know, that Wythe guy, he's even crazier than I am. I mean, he just runs in here and shouts stuff anti-slavery, just wanting to get rid of the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, I mean, we should definitely just ship them off to Africa, but the ones here, you know, they gotta stay. We need them.
And then George Mason, he can sort of articulate himself, but he just is hating on everything. He doesn't read the Federalist Papers. He's completely against everything. Guy's kind of a jerk.
let's get straight to the point. Are we all on the same page about the Constitution?
I agree completely. We should sign it into law immediately.
I think that it should definitely be.
Thank you for agreeing, Randolph.
Your agreement is noted.
What I was going to say was that I don't think that the Constitution is quite Republican enough. I mean, I think that there should be a 3-man council instead of one main executive person because maybe he'll have too much power. I mean, I'm a pretty mild person, but George really pissed me off. All right.
Yes, we all know that John Blair agrees.
Why do I never talk to these conventions? I do try and talk. I try and talk all the time, but everyone always cuts me.
I disagree.
George Mason, we would love your support.
I would sooner chop off my right hand than put it to the Constitution as it now stands. I just think the House of Representation should be about representing the whole nation. It's not doing its job, and the Senate is way too powerful.
We've already gone over this. We have a series of checks and balances. If you just read my Federalist Papers, then you would know this.
Nobody reads the Federalist Papers.
Who even reads the Federalist Papers anymore?
No. No, the power needs to go to the executive. The president should have all the power. All of it. All the power. The people. The people. Yuck. No power to the people. I hate the people. Especially those people out there. The people suck. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, right, the people. They're a bunch of ragamuffins who don't know a thing about the Constitution or the government. But I digress. Bile. The problem, Mr. Washington, is that the current draft of what we've gathered does not cover enough of the federal issues.
They have too much power. The people should be the ones to have all the power. They don't have anything in there. Come on.
Contain yourself, Mr. Blair.
Anyway,
So
we'd like
the
a
federal
sister
power
is ridiculous.
Hands
Who's going to
down,
have a
days.
and they don't have any power to be afraid of it.
Virginia!
Carry me back to old Virginia. There's where the cotton and the corn and taters grow. There's where the birds warble sweet in the springtime. There's where the old darkest heart'em long to go. There's where I labored so hard for old Massa. Day after day in a field of yellow corn. No place on earth do I love more sincerely than old Virginia, the state where I was born. Carry me back to old Virginia. There's where the cotton and the corn and taters grow. There's where the birds warble sweet in the springtime. There's where this old darkest heart